Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south. And it is a beautiful day in South Carolina, more specifically Rock Hill, South Carolina. And today we are in front of the Museum of York County, a local regional museum. And I have found that these regional museums have some of the most amazing things in them. They're almost virtually every single one I've been to has been worth the stop. There's at least one thing that will blow your mind. And I haven't even gone inside yet, and I've already found something amazing. Check this out. This is a beautiful piece of folk art. You can see all these little faces. It's like a pizza tray. This is actually created by third graders, local third grade students. It's an amazing. All right, and we have turkeys. This display has this little fox standing on a log, but if you look really close, there's all sorts of different taxidermied animals. There's a skink right there, chipmunk, there's a bird eating appears to be a grub, a little beetle hiding in the stump, a little mole or something right there, and even a little turtle. Down underneath, that chipmunk's storing some acorns for the winter. There's a box of animals and bones, preserved mouse there. And here is the ultimate animal showdown. Baby fox versus turtle. You can see this bird right here. There's little cutouts where you actually see underwater some fish, crawdad. A huge fan of this. I must say, this is probably the best taxidermied possum I've ever seen. That pose, the pose is dignified yet vicious. You can practically hear the hiss coming out of his mouth. That is a thing of beauty right there. This little owl spinning on me up there. Oh, I love this. This is a diorama about how dioramas are created. Shows how the taxidermy process works. You can look at all those materials there. Borax to preserve the skin. And what else we got here? That's like the mold of the fox. There's a straw form for a bird. You can see the deer being created right here. Different paints and whatnot used to decorate the taxidermy. And finished product here. A big yak or something. With you see how they're painting the mud there, creating the scene. So cool. In the jungle here we got the tiger. Just talking about camouflage. There's a little display here. It says that one zebra is easier to spot out. When he's in a herd, you can't pick out one zebra, but you know, if I have one shrimp on my plate, I eat it. If I have a bunch of shrimp on my plate, I just eat them all. So maybe the tiger would just eat the whole herd. This white-tailed deer scat looks like little chocolates. Can you see in the dark? Wasn't that a old show on Nickelodeon? But anyways, heading into the Nocturnal section. Ooh, look at these spooky foxes. I hope I don't get jump scared. Oh, look at this. Got mama possum. The little baby possums clinging to it. Got this little nighttime shack, and it's being menaced by various vicious animals. There's a coyote coming out of the cornfield. There's a bobcat creeping around. There's even a vicious bunny sneaking up, getting ready to eat all their carrots. It's an owl on top of the post. And even a little raccoon going after his favorite dinner, trash. The beaver. I think those are some big muskrats back there. A goose up in the corner. Yeah, I really like these dioramas they have here because they have so many layers to them. You can sit, kind of look for different items. Fish bobber, a salamander. It's like little hidden Easter eggs. So, wow, look at that. Black panther. I don't even know if I've ever seen a taxidermied black panther. And a little white hedgehog there. Got a big long tableau right here. But there's just hundreds of animals hiding in there.
Well, cast means it's not a real skull. It's we took the real skull and we put it kind of into a mold, you know, a piece of plastic that has the same shape, and we made a kind of a fake one.
Now, you may ask me, what animal am I most afraid of? And I will say, without a doubt, baboons. Look at him. Okay, I absolutely love this. One of my favorite extinct animals. Giant ground sloth. Look at him. Look at it. He's adorable. Look at his cute little face. He's got like a puppy dog face. Well, he's got some big old claws, but those are used for, you know, non-murdery things. Check him out. This is the giraffe-a-graph. Giraffes are 6 feet tall at birth, and let's see here, 20 feet. It's higher than the ceiling, so I guess this one's kind of leaning down. It's a giraffe. Look at the gator. Big old gator. Never get sick of seeing gators. Now, as a taxidermy connoisseur, I find that I see this set up a lot. The cobra versus the mongoose locked in eternal struggle. A very popular taxidermy piece. And we got some big old scary birds, and then some adorable little tiny ones. There's a chameleon there, using his tongue to lasso a little bug down there. Oh wow. Yeah, the ultimate showdown, wolf versus badger, and I'm not kidding here. I don't know. What's your money on, badger or wolf? I don't know what this is exactly, but I know it is a type of possum. Don't know what part of the world they're from. And there's a tactical possum right there. Remember what I said about baboons? This one's ready to take out a Komodo dragon. That is a squirrel with a man face. They have some displays out here that are just kind of set out for people to see up close. It's a gorilla skull and yet another possum. This one looks like it's posed up in a tree. This ostrich up close and personal. It's a raccoon. He's dipping that little snake in the water. And the reason they dip their food in water is because they don't have enough saliva. That's actually true. There's a very intense winter scene. We got the big bad wolf here. They've killed this caribou who is graphically coughing up blood. And this vulture just perched on his antler, waiting to chow down. Oh no. Was that a friend of yours? Of course, it's always rare to see a taxidermied bald eagle. Let's have these action scenes, which I like to call the vicious versus the adorable. Look at this. Look at this hyena just carrying around a deer leg like it's a dog with a bone. But you know, hyenas are actually feline. I think a lot of people don't realize that. It says skunks and stink badgers were once classified with weasels. I'm gonna change my name to Stink Badger. Seal passed out on an iceberg. But this is actually really interesting. It's saying that their closest living relatives are bears. And if you look at both of them together, you can kind of see it. And there's the seal's skeleton up there. And this is one thing that always fascinates me when you see skeletons, is how similar all mammal skeletons are. You can see that they actually have distinct legs, arms, just the different bones are different sizes. And yeah, I could mistake that for a bear with a really long neck. Want to go swimming? Since you're, related to seals and all. It'd be really fun if these guys up here just started singing barbershop tunes. Poor aardvark. I mean, they're such a maligned animal, and they look like a naked pig with a shrunken head. This porcupine's getting ready to fire off some quills. I've got some rhinoceroses. This is a white rhino. And then right here is a black rhino. And yes, Virginia, they have an elephant. It's an African scene here with all the classic animals, the ostrich, the hippo, the lion, a random baby zebra over here. That is a tiny, tiny zebra. A very large elephant. Ugh, baboon. Look at his face. Ugh. We got a very angry gorilla back there. The ultimate showdown. Lions versus hyenas. And to the winner goes the water buffalo. Little birdies flying up in the air. And then over here we have this bizarre deer-looking antelope thing that walks on its hind legs. That looks like a Dr. Seuss character. And apparently they're called garanucks. Here we have some massive bears, grizzly and polar. Imagine if grizzly bears and polar bears teamed up in real life. That would be horrifying. I want to write a movie about that. Look down here. Not only do we have a polar bear footprint, we have a polar bear fetus. A polar bear fetus. Here is actually a comparison between a human skeleton and a black bear skeleton. There's a lot of similarities. Humans, large brains for reasoning and thinking. And bears have sharp faces for ripping and murder. There's a lot of skulls and other educational material, like a random fox head. We got a little raccoon here too. That was not what you would expect. There wasn't a single quilt or arrowhead in sight. This was, instead of like the traditional local museum, this was more like a Smithsonian level taxidermy, natural history, animal museum. Very, very well done and very educational. They had a room in there with docents that would show children bones and different types of animals. The kids were all interested. It's very, very nice place. Very educational. Very cool. This is a hidden gem. I hope people know about this place, the York County Museum here in South Carolina. I couldn't recommend this more. And appreciate it. Appreciate you guys coming along with me. Appreciate you guys watching. And if you wanted to help support the channel, please check down in the description. There is a t-shirt shop where you can buy a fine t-shirt such as this. Or if you'd like to donate on Patreon, I will send you a postcard once a month. But for now, this one's in the bag. Chaos reigns.